Your life is like a mission, and every day you must wake up with the intention of completing this mission. Now, most people, they do not look at their life as a mission, so they go their entire lives being incomplete. You guys have to understand why successful people talk about alignment. You're aligning with the outcomes that you want in life. You guys believe that you're gonna walk around in life and end up at the top of the fucking mountain. But in all actuality, you have to wake up every fucking day and take the steps needed to get to the top of the mountain. And most people dwindle and fade into the abyss of inevitable failure because they never aligned with the outcomes that they want in life. You have to understand that the desires planted in your soul, the body you want, the abundance you want to have, the lifestyle, it all comes through the alignment of being the best version of you. When you wake up and you are aligned with your best self, you are also aligned with everything that is going to come from your best self. When you align with the best, you will receive the best. People demand the best from the world, but they never demand the best from themselves. And then they get mad when they get what the fuck they deserve, which is a reflection of themselves, which is a mediocre piece of shit existence that they chose by choosing to wake up every day and waste their life. And so you have to truly understand the value of your life. You have to understand the value of your mind. You have to listen and you need to take notes, and you have to understand the value of the insight that I'm allowing you to, perceive through my words. I'm literally communicating something no one's gonna fucking tell you because they've never found it themselves. The only people that can help you is the people in the position you want to be in and the people going where you want to go. And so to listen to those people and apply diligently and intelligently what the fuck they're trying to say will make a big difference in your life and, the future outcomes that you'll have. Most of these people, they walk around fragmented and they put on a fake smile. They hide behind the validation that they need to feel whole because internally they feel empty because every day they woke up and they poured it to a glass with a hole in the bottom of it. They wake up and all they do is fulfill themselves through the indolences, through the smoke, through the vape, through the partying, through the video game, through the weed, through the distractions that do nothing but retract them as people, doing nothing but subtracting themselves as an individual, to decrease in value through time instead of compound, develop, and increase in value as an individual. You guys understand that you as an individual, you have a quality marker on your existence. And most of you people are low quality individuals that cannot provide any sort of insight, any sort of mental clarity, any sort of vitality, and you cannot, assert that and project that into the environment for others to pick up on. You cannot broadcast a specific frequency for other people to align with. So you have to understand that existentially you are a low quality individual because what is needed to be high quality you lack. And so to become high quality, you have to perfect yourself. Now, it's not about being perfect. It's about waking up every day and chipping the marble of your character by perfecting yourself. Waking up every day with the fucking intention to be better, to not indulge in the porn, but to build up streaks on semen retention. To not sit there and poison yourself with a fucking cig, vape, in a bottle, but to be sober and to pick up a fucking book and get competent and then apply what the fuck you learn. To discipline your body, to discipline your mind by not feeding every fucking indolence and every fucking, suggestion from your mind to pick up fucking food and feed your fat ass. You have to understand that discipline is a high quality trait. You have to understand that self-control is a high quality fucking trait. And all of you low quality individuals, this is what the fuck you lack. And so when we call you low quality, you cannot provide what you do not have. How the fuck can we get people to be disciplined, high quality individuals when you lack the possession of the qualities the metaphysical materials needed to construct such an individual. You have to understand that your reality is 100% a reflection of you, and what you receive in your reality is 100% what the fuck you deserve. So if you feel like you are deserving and worth more than what the fuck you have currently, well, you're going to need to instill the value through the work of life. All these people, they don't do the work, the internal work. You are the work of life. You weren't born to just stagnate and to decrease and to destroy yourself passively. You were born to become the best version of you, a formidable fucking savage with the discipline of a fucking beast, to wake up every day and to pursue their development through whatever the fuck they need to do to upgrade existentially. You have to understand that the mission of life, what is going to complete you, is the fulfilling of every fucking goal your soul has instilled into your mind to go and pursue. And the reason these people are fragmented, low quality, and miserable is because they ignore their soul's calling to do what the fuck they need to do to have a better existence. And so every day you have the opportunity to grow as an individual. Every day you woke up with the potential energy and the time to do something more than what the fuck you're doing now. You had the time and energy to increase and proliferate your existential quality and your internal being, your state coherency, by cohering to the state of the best self. You guys are in chaotic internal states. You need substances to balance you internally. Your internal world is all fucked up, and therefore you perceive the external world to be all fucked up. But in all actuality, you're just perceiving the reflection of you, which is that low quality piece of shit. If you want to do something more with your life, well, you're going to have to instill the worth into yourself. You cannot receive what you don't believe you're worth. And if you do receive that thing, you won't believe you're worth it. So you'll end up self-sabotaging like all of these fat pieces of shit that said they were going to lose the weight but never did. They didn't believe they were worth the body that they know that they want. You have to instill the fucking worth. And you do that by showing up for yourself every fucking day at the highest level and decimating any excuse that decides to permeate the space in your brain, take up, fucking mental space in your consciousness and pull you away from the direction and trajectory you need to go and that you appointed yourself to lack the distraction of you trying to distract yourself and sabotage yourself from the goals you need. And so most of these people, they go their entire life like a fucking raft in the ocean of the universe, floating and drifting and never going anywhere. Now it's your goal and it's your mission from your soul to wake up every day and pursue the best version of you by doing what the fuck you need to do, which is never missing a early ass fucking wake up, which is waking up with the intention to decimate the everyday fucking workout, count the macros, read the books, and apply the knowledge that you learned from the books. We're reading, absorbing, and applying. All of these people, they just distract themselves. What can I entertain and stimulate my mind with to distract myself from the low quality piece of shit in the mirror who has nothing to do with their life? You have to understand that it's all about the upgrading of self. You are the molder of yourself. You are the creator of yourself. And if you're not going to create yourself in a higher quality image, you are going to be a desolate, low quality piece of shit. And so the best thing to do with your life is to wake up every day with the intention to be more, to compound, develop, and evolve into more. If you are not, you are simply wasting your fucking life, and it's reflecting into your fucking existence. And if you can't see it, it's simply the fact that you're too fucking arrogant to reflect on that bitch in the mirror. Every day was the opportunity to grow. Every day was an opportunity to be more. Every day was an opportunity to water the seeds that God has given you to work what you want out in reality. But most of you guys are so fucking stupid that you need to conform for validation to things that don't validate you because you don't validate yourself at the highest fucking level. Instead of instilling the worth that you know you need to be pursuing, you rather get your worth from some piece of shit, low quality fucking self-debilitating primate who can't even be sober and fit because the monkey is sober and fit. If you can't be sober and fit, bitch, no one gives a fuck of what you have to say because the monkey is better than you, universally evaluated by its conduct. If the monkey is sober and fit, wakes up every day and provides the best for itself, the best it can do, but you're sitting here fat as fuck, you know, you're unattractive, you're repelling attractiveness out of your existence. Anything that makes sense, you repel it away. Everything that, you know, doesn't make sense, you absorb it and project it into the world. All we need to do is align with things that make fucking sense. Carl Jung said himself, you know, the pendulum of right and wrong is false. It's what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. If you don't make fucking sense, get the fuck with that stupid shit because you don't make fucking sense. All we need is clarity, vitality, and a direction to put our energy into to compound ourselves into formidable, primordial fucking savages. And if you're not gonna do that, get the fuck out of the way because your existence is what the fuck you put into it, and most of you guys aren't putting in shit. Peace!